with the Seneca Falls Police. Put you over because you have a headlight out in your vehicle.
Oh yeah, I don't take those tests.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't take tests, sir.
Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm just double checking for officer safety.
You're being very disrespectful. I will file a complaint.
I've never been disrespectful to you.
Sir, you are being very
This
disrespectful.
is all recorded on body camera.
So let's see what happens when a good United States citizen just says, I don't take tests and I don't answer questions without a lawyer.
Court is now in session.
803 Seneca traffic. Oh, you stay in your car, sir. Parking lot of Burger King, Henry King Paul, 1122. How you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you?
Sergeant McClain with the Seneca Falls Police. Put you over because you have a headlight out in your vehicle.
You know, I was actually wondering that because
Yeah.
it was a little like, you know, it wasn't lit up 100%.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a license on you?
I do,
Thanks.
yes, sir.
Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm actually just coming from my house to here to get some dinner.
Okay, everything
Yeah.
valid on your license?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how many alcoholic beverages you had tonight?
No.
Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna get that.
Oh, I thought you were handing that to me.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. You have the registration for the vehicle?
You know what? I mean, it's legit. I just
Yeah.
don't have it in here.
Okay, is the car registered to you?
I think it's my girlfriend,
Girlfriend's
Jennifer.
okay. Just want to
It's one or the other.
Okay, just want to turn the car on real fast to see, just to verify the headlight is still
Yeah.
off. You just stay in the car, just let you know.
Yeah, no problem.
No, you're good. Just the passenger side one. You just stay in the car for now.
Okay.
Take a look at your license.
Okay, so this guy makes a few mistakes in the beginning. He answers questions, the general probative questions, where are you coming from, where are you going, things like that. He should have just said, I don't answer questions from the start, but he's trying to be cordial. He's trying to be cooperative with this police officer. Let's see where that gets him.
Yeah, I think it's under her name or my name. I can't remember which one it's registered under,
It
but
looks like it's maybe your wife, Sindoni. Is that
yeah,
your
it's my
girlfriend or what?
woman. Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all good. You said no alcohol tonight?
No, hell no. I don't drink.
You know, okay. I
No.
smell something fruity. What's that? Is that?
I don't know. Probably my Pepsi or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I take a look at your eyes real
Absolutely.
quick? If you don't mind?
Nope. Go
Just
on.
looking for impaired drivers this
Oh
evening.
yeah, I don't take those tests.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't take tests, sir.
Okay, well, I'm asking you. I'm gonna make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle. Right?
Yeah, no, I understand. I don't take tests though.
Okay, why not?
I just don't. It's no disrespect to you.
No, I am performing an investigation right now
Okay.
to make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, I won't. I don't take tests, sir.
Why not?
I just don't. I mean,
Okay.
I take. You know, I am a law student for one, and two, I just don't take tests.
All right, sit tight for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So the cop says, why not? He says, why not, like 5 times. Officer, there's this little thing called the United States Constitution. It gives me the right to say, I don't take tests or I don't answer questions. Now, this officer's probing now. He thinks for some reason he's going to bring up the watery, glassy eyes in a few minutes. Do you know anybody that doesn't have watery eyes? Every human being that I know in the world has watery eyes. Some have more watery than others. During seasonal allergies, for example, my eyes might be a little more watery than at other times during the year. But let's see how this gets worse.
So, man, thanks for coming by. So I pulled over for a headlight.
Gotcha.
I'm smelling some sort of alcoholic beverage. Smells like it's a fruity drink from inside his vehicle. I asked if I could check his eyes in his vehicle to see if he's willing to perform any sort of test. He goes, no, I don't do tests.
He's not doing any tests.
I want to see if you get the same odor when you go up there.
Okay.
See what you
I'm gonna
think.
go get my flashlight.
Sure.
Okay, so what he's done here is he's called a backup officer. He says he smells a fruity kind of drink. Alcohol is odorless. You can't smell alcohol. But if somebody's drinking beer, what you smell is the hops. You smell the additive to the beer. Or if they drank a mixed drink, you might smell kind of the fruity effect of the drink. So that's what he says that he smells. But this guy's told him multiple times, I don't drink and I haven't had anything to drink. He's done good in that regard, but let's see what happens when these cops realize he's just not going to take these tests.
A0316.
A16.
You mind heading up this way as well?
Appreciate.
Can you get that order too? I observed him with glassy, watery eyes.
Okay.
So he's coming here to get food, but I just want you to see if you get the same clues that I'm getting.
How are we doing tonight, sir? Where are you coming from now?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer any questions?
No, I'm
Why?
not.
Why is that?
Because he's trying to give me tests and he's accusing me of drinking.
No, I just
so-
asked you a question, sir, to perform sobriety
I
test.
understand, sir.
I'm conducting an
Unfortunately,
investigation
I
right
don't,
now.
I don't drink for number one.
Okay.
And you're asking me if I've been drinking, sir.
Right.
I don't drink.
Okay, I don't know that. I never met you
No.
before.
Well,
It's just an investigation to make sure you're safe to
No.
drive, all right? That's all it is.
I understand, sir, but
Okay.
I don't answer questions. And it's no disrespect, but at all, you know what I'm saying, at all.
I understand, yeah.
I'm
Call unit told you for your
coming
safety,
here to
Sheriff's
get
Department
dinner
out
for my
domestic
family.
violence.
And, you know, no offense, but I feel like you're
All
kind
units
of
open.
coming on a little
No,
strong.
I'm just doing my job, sir.
Just because a vehicle smells fruity.
No, a fruity alcoholic
Doesn't-
beverage, like I stated to you,
Yeah,
sir.
well,
You also have
I'm not
watery and glassy eyes.
Of
Another,
course, sir.
another sign of
And
intoxication.
I have sinuses, I have
Okay.
allergies, I also have asthma.
Okay.
as well.
Okay. Does that cause your eyes to get watery
It
and
does,
glassy?
yes, sir, absolutely.
Because I also have asthma.
Absolutely, sinuses does, yes. Sir.
Okay.
But
Alright.
you have no issue. If you're not drinking tonight, there's no issue taking a test.
I don't take tests, sir. I just don't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm the supervisor on scene.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm the supervisor working right now.
Okay. Do you have one available?
No, I don't. I'm the supervisor right now, sir, of the shift.
Okay.
I'm asking you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive right now.
I'll exit, sir. I'm not gonna just not okay.
And I appreciate that.
You want me to exit?
I want you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive.
You give me a command,
I'm giving you a lawful order to exit your vehicle
Yes,
to make
sir.
sure you're okay to drive.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
That's all I'm doing.
So he says, I'm giving you a lawful order to exit. That is a lawful order. He's allowed, according to Pennsylvania versus Mims, to order a person out of a car or order that they stay in the car. He can do either one that he wants. The courts allow that because it's what the courts call a de minimis intrusion on your rights. So it is a lawful order to ask him to step out of the car, but the officer tries to push it a little bit and say that the lawful order is him requesting him to do these tests. That's not a lawful order. Everybody in the nation has the right to refuse those tests. Now, I can only speak to Tennessee law, and I'm only speaking about Tennessee law. But in every state that I know of, these field sobriety tests, follow the pen with your eyes, stand on one foot, walk and turn, all of those tests, finger to nose, whatever test they give you, say your alphabet from D to R, whatever test they give you, those are voluntary, and you don't have to take them. But this officer, when he was in this car, I know we fast forwarded through that or we skipped that part because it was boring. He actually tried to call one of the district attorneys and find out if he could charge him with obstruction.
I tried calling a DA, but they didn't answer their phones. I was going to call for an obstruction.
With obstruction
I was going to call for an obstruction.
for invoking his constitutional right not to take tests. Let's see what happens.
You don't need your wallet or anything.
Again, I'm not taking any tests, sir. So I don't know what you're. You okay to put this in my? Is this okay?
You're nothing on you?
That's
Nothing?
fine.
Mind if I get you
No,
put
sir.
back down for
I
weapons
do
or anything?
mind. Yes, sir. I don't.
Well,
I
it's going to be an
don't-
officer safety check.
I don't comply.
It's just going to be put back down for our safety. That's all it is.
If you have to do it,
I'm not going to hold anything,
no,
okay?
go ahead. If you have to do it, this is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's for
run
our
a
safety, sir.
business. I run a local business.
I'm not.
This
There's nothing
is-
against you. If you get you out of the
this
car,
is-
I just want to make sure. This your wallet? That you put your wallet in? Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm just double checking for officer safety.
No.
So, what I'm asking here is if you had any alcoholic beverages tonight. I'm getting clues of
I answered
intoxication.
your question, sir.
I understand
I do
that.
not drink. If you're
Okay.
getting any clue of intoxication, you need to go back to school.
I've been a cop for 8 years. I know what signs of
Sir,
intoxication
I'm
are.
being honest with you.
Okay. Well, I
I
never
don't.
Now, that's the most adversarial thing that he said to this officer. I'm surprised the officer didn't just arrest him at that point, because you need to understand, when you invoke your right to not answer questions and not take tests, it pisses them off. I'm not saying that that's going to get you out of being arrested. You might be arrested, What I'm saying is you're protecting yourself from giving evidence against yourself in situations like this. But he said, if you're getting indicators of impairment from me, you need to go back to school. And the officer's like, I've had 8 years of experience here, sir, and I'm the supervisor on duty. And he's a sergeant, but he's got a lieutenant on duty. I guarantee you that. This gentleman asked for his supervisor, and he denied him basically that privilege. It's not a right to have the supervisor called to the scene, but it is probably their departmental policy if somebody asks for a supervisor to provide them with access to a supervisor. Let's see what happens here at the end. I'm really anxious to see if this guy gets arrested.
I don't know that. I never met you before.
I'm being honest with you.
People have told me a lot of things in the past. All right.
No.
So what I want to do is check your eyes to make sure you're okay to drive.
Absolutely not doing that, sir.
Would you be willing to walk for me?
No, absolutely. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I can't believe that you think I...
No, if you had nothing to drink tonight, this would show that you had nothing to drink.
Sir, I'm not doing that.
Why is that?
Because I do not. I've been through law school and everything else. I do not comply.
You don't comply with the lawful order?
Sir, I've answered your question.
All right. What I'm giving you is a lawful. I'm giving you an
sir,
order.
I'm telling you, you're giving me an order to take a test.
I'm advising you to take sobriety tests to make sure
Sir,
okay to drive your vehicle.
I will not take a test. No disrespect.
We're not trying to disrespect you either.
You are, because you
sir.
keep asking me multiple times.
Sir, we have a job to do. Okay. That's all it is. It's no disrespect towards you.
I've answered your question.
We get lied to every day.
I will not take any tests. I will not, and it's no disrespect. I have a lot of friends that's law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I would not disrespect in that way.
We appreciate that. We're not disrespecting you
I do not take tests. I do not. And in fact, I've dealt with you before previously.
Recall when
I was in Ritmer Lane before you came to my house and asked me a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Also, you know, again.
Oh, was that the Uber thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I do
yes,
recall
sir.
you now. Okay.
And I was more than respectful.
I know
to
you were,
was I
and
not?
I appreciate.
I'm a little nervous because here I am at Burger King, getting dinner for my family.
Right.
You know, and I get nervous when I speak to cops because I just.
We're just here to do our job. We're not here to.
Get it, but you pulled me over for a headlight.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yep.
now you're pushing it.
I'm not pushing you. I'm just doing an investigation.
You're claiming fruity alcohol. You're saying something that smells fruity. So
Fruity alcoholic
there's a million
beverage.
things. I deliver groceries for Walmart, so maybe
like I also said, you have watery and glassy eyes.
Okay.
That's a sign of intoxication.
Many people have that, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I never.
Just because somebody has glossy eyes doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it's a sign from our training and experience.
Okay.
It's a sign of intoxication.
Okay. So what are you gonna do with this, sir?
Sit tight with the sheriff vest.
Good question. What are you going to do? And he was cordial the whole time. I wrote a book. It's about how you do this on the scene of a traffic stop, and particularly in DUIs. There's a section in here about DUIs. It's on Amazon. You can get it in my link in the bio. It's called I Don't Answer Questions. It's the only thing you should ever say to a police officer who asks you a question. This guy does a really good job at the end of digging in and saying, I'm not doing that. I have seen clients that cave under that pressure, and they'll eventually go along to get along, and they'll take the field sobriety test. You heard the one cop say, this can only help you. It's not going to, if you're not drinking anything, you're going to pass these tests. That's not true. Don't fall for that, because the cops want you to take these tests. Don't fall for that.
All right, man. There's no disrespect between me and you. I'm just doing my job.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to perform tests.
No, sir.
Which I understand. You don't have to if you choose not to.
And again, it's no disrespect.
Yeah, no,
it's just that I know my rights.
Right. Understood. So I'm going to write you a ticket for the headlight. Okay.
Okay.
Do you mind just stepping back in your car?
So he ends up writing him a ticket for the headlight, but he goes on in this interaction to really second guess himself about this DUI stop. And he basically, spoiler alert, I'm going to tell you at the end of this video, this guy doesn't get arrested, but the cop orders him to call a ride to come pick him up. I can't determine if it's okay for you to drive, he says at the end. So I'm going to ask you to call a ride. Well, I'd be really curious. And if this were me in this situation, I don't know that I would advise other people to do this, but I've been doing this a long time. I probably would have pushed the officer on that. I probably would have said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drive myself home. and you're going to watch me pull out of this parking lot because I'm not impaired. I don't drink alcohol. So this guy doesn't do that. He basically goes along to get along at the end, and he says, okay, I'll call and get a ride. But I am going to report you to your supervisor. He's going to file a complaint against these officers. And I think that he should. This supervisor, this sergeant, he's a sergeant, for crying out loud. He should absolutely know better. When somebody says, I don't answer questions, every police officer should know that by now. Every police officer should have heard that by now. And when somebody says, I don't take tests, this guy was so shocked. These cops act like they've never been told that. Good grief. Listen, thanks for watching. Pick up a copy of my book, I Don't Answer Questions. It's on Amazon in the link below. We'll see you next time.
Court is now adjourned.